Happy Tuesday, Shorthorns. We had a long weekend. Hope everyone had a great weekend, spending time with friends and family. We have a 4-day week this week. We'll get into that a little bit. You're probably wondering why we look so awesome in our football helmets. Well, as you know, Thursday, the Mizzou Tigers started their journey of winning the national championship with a 51-0 victory over Murray State. This Thursday is the start of the NFL season, so the Kansas City Chiefs will start their journey to win their third straight Super Bowl, which will be fantastic. So we thought, put your helmet on. I'm also going to talk to you about something about with what helmets help you protect, which kind of just goes together. We're going to start to talk a little bit about the brain in some of these Monday messages, because the brain is so important. So the brain is in our head, right? They are protected by our skull. We know that it is the control center. It basically, everything that your body does goes through your brain. It's really quite amazing. So we're going to learn a whole bunch of different things this year. The coolest thing that I'm going to tell you right today about the brain is that even when you're sleeping, your brain is still at work. It is working through all the things you experience that day, all your thoughts, all the things you learn. It's kind of filing them away and sorting them so they make sense. So that's why it's so important we get a good night's sleep, so that your brain has the time to be prepared for the next day, can make sense of all the things you learn and all the things that happen to you. So this year, during our Monday message, we'll kind of talk a little about the brain, talk about the different parts of the brain, how the brains work, all of those things. So be on the lookout for that. Ms. Kenny, how are you?
I'm great.
Great.
I'm really excited too to learn about the brain. I think it's so interesting.
Yeah.
So interesting. Hey, next week, or actually this week, because it's a 4-day week, we have a couple of things going on. Friday is our Cardinals Day night at Busch Stadium. Our fabulous choir is going to be singing God Bless America.
So if you don't know what God Bless America is, Ms. Kennedy has volunteered to sing part of it.
And with a cold. God bless America. And I'll let the 5th graders finish it
I didn't
out
actually
for the rest
think
of
she'd
the
do
year.
that. That's great.
Well, my mom was a music teacher, so. All right, so we have Cardinals Day, so you're going to show your support for the Cardinals by wearing your red or Cardinals gear on Friday. I'm really excited to go to the game, and hopefully we get a win.
Yeah.
We need it. All right, the other thing that's going on is Mrs. King is still working on vision screening, so you might have noticed, there's some feet taped on the floor and some letters on the lost and found cubbies down by the gym. You can stop and practice your letters anytime, but that's really for Mrs. King to test your vision, so that'll be continuing next week. And something new that we've added this year at Claymont is our coloring board. It looks like some friends have already checked it out and started on it, but you're gonna notice it is just right outside the hallway, not too far from Mrs. Meyer's room. And it's an opportunity when you need a reset or a little break. Coloring really helps calm me, and when we're talking about the brain, it's a great way to kind of recharge your brain and reset. So with teacher permission, you are always welcome to come out, color on the board. We're not scribbling, we're not making it crazy, but we're really being intentional with our coloring, because it really does have a lot of positive effects on our brain and our mental well-being. So teachers, adults, students alike, you're all welcome to join that. The crayons are right there, and we can't wait to see when it's all finished.
I colored on it today. It was great.
I did too. It was
Lots of fun.
a lot of fun.
Do you have a question this week?
I do. With Labor Day weekend just happening, really it's coming up today, this weekend. But I just wanted to know, Dr. Birch, how do you like to spend that extra time off that you get?
Watching football.
I figured.
No, I like to, honestly, I'll spend time with my family, and we like to go swimming and enjoy the last little bit of summer, because Labor Day to me is kind of like summer starting to wrap up. All the pools close then, so kind of soaking up those last couple minutes of summer that we can do. What about you?
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to just catching up on some sleep. So I really like to sleep
for your brain,
in.
to help
for
your
my
brain,
because like you said, it's working while I'm sleeping. So the more sleep I get recharged and I'm ready to go. Yeah. So just a little sleep and just spend time with family and friends and all that good stuff.
So speaking of sleeping and things of Sleeping Beauty and princesses, what is a princess's favorite time of day?
Oh gosh. I would think favorite time of day.
Princesses,
Princesses. I would think when they're going to the salon and getting fixed. I don't know. Would that be a time of day?
No.
Morning?
I mean, it might be nighttime.
Nights.
Nighttime.
Oh. Folks, he's here all week.
You guys can use that with your parents. Let them know. One more thing before I forgot. Sunday, this last week during our Claymont call, we added a thing in there called Claymont Carpool Chats.
Oh, yeah.
So there's questions. Miss Burkett recorded questions for you guys that you can talk about how school's going, different things that are going on in school with your parents. So if your parents play that, share with them all the great things that you're doing here at Claymont. Talk to them about what your experiences are. They love you. They just want to know how your day's going. So talk with them. All right, Shorthorns, let's have a Shorthorn great week.